So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And this is actually going to be a different video to what you're normally going to be seeing, because it's not going to be a series as of such. It's going to be a voting poll where I want you guys to go ahead and tell me what you want me to do, because it's easy to do it this way. I'd done the first episode of the Tottenham Creamer, but it didn't seem to work. I don't think a few of you guys got the gist, and also there might have been a few people that just saw the video with Spurs and just didn't even click on it because they didn't want me to do a video with Spurs. So, therefore, we have chosen 5 teams for you to go ahead and vote for, and there's going to be a 6th option, which is simply going to say no. That is going to be the option if you do not want another career mode. The only thing is because I have been also getting some feedback from some of you guys, and you've actually been saying that, which is true, we've been doing the Portsmouth career mode for like 4 years running now, and sometimes it gets a little bit stale, and obviously a lot of people still enjoy it, but some people are starting to think it's starting to get a little bit boring because we're doing the same stuff every year. But I still enjoy it, but then I want to do a side series which will be for the people that maybe don't enjoy the Portsmouth career mode as much, or don't want to watch it at all, but they can still watch my videos with this other career mode. So the teams we decided to go for are Torino, Valencia, Schalke, Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. So they are the teams that we've decided to go ahead and let you guys vote for. I think it's a good variety because we've got a team from the Serie A, we've got a team from La Liga, we've got a team from the Barclays Premier League, a team from the Bundesliga and a team from the Championship. So we've got 5 different leagues for you there, and you guys can choose which one you want us to go ahead and do. So we're going to start off with Torino. So as you can see on your screen now, Torino are a 4-star side. They've got a decent squad actually, which you'll go ahead and see now. They've got 83 attacking, 77 midfield and 74 defence. They're currently sitting around the middle table of the Serie A, and they've got some good players by the likes of Belotti. They've got Iago Falque, they've got Ilagic, Niang, Basile, Rincon. So they've got a very good squad, and it's a squad that does need work if we want to be winning titles with. It does need a lot of work, but I think we can go on and make this team into a Champions League and Serie A winning side. It's going to be a big challenge to try and knock off the likes of AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan and Napoli. That's going to be the biggest task, but I do believe we will be able to achieve it. So that is one option. The second option is Valencia from Spain. So they've got 4-star side. They've got 79 attack, 78 defence and 78 midfield. So they've got a reasonable strong reasonable strong side, and they are doing quite well in La Liga. They're currently 4th in the table, so they're doing well, and the squad that they've got is very strong. They've got Zaza and Rodrigo up top. They've got Soler on the right, Parejo, they've got Pereira, Gaia, obviously a really good left back, and then they've even got some good players on the bench. They've got Guedes, they've got Mina, they've got Murillo from Inter Milan, they've got Leto. So they've got a very, very strong squad indeed, and I think this will be an interesting project as well, because taking on the likes of Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Villarreal, it's going to be a difficult task for us, but I do believe we will be able to do this one. I think this will probably be one of the easier ones because Valencia are a very strong squad, and I do believe with the squad that we're going to take over, then we probably will be finishing in the Champions League place in the first season. The third option will be Crystal Palace. So they've got a good squad as well, but they have not been doing very well at all, and their manager has just been sacked because he wasn't playing good football, or he tried to change stuff, and they're currently sitting bottom of the Barclays Premier League. So Selhurst Park is actually an in-game stadium, so we'll be playing there. They've got 81 attack, 76 midfield and 75 defending, and they're a 4-star side. They've got a decent squad though. They've got Zaha and Benteke, obviously the star players, and then they've got Loftus-Cheek on loan from Chelsea. They've got Townsend on the right. They've got Kabay, Sacco in defence from Liverpool. They've got Fosu Mensah, Hennessy. So they have got a reasonable strong squad. They've even got Riedewald, so he's a good centre back that has got good potential for us if we do take over Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. So as you can see there, they've even got Sacco. They've got a good variety of players, none of which are outstanding, but I do believe if we take over this squad, it is more like a project and a rebuilding. We're going to be trying to rebuild Crystal Palace, and that will be an interesting one to do as well. The second from last team will be Aston Villa. So we did do an Aston Villa career mode last year, but we only done 8 episodes and it was quite popular. And I think this would be an interesting one as well because we'll be starting in the Championship and we'll have to be trying to get promoted in the first season, which I do believe we will be able to achieve. And once we do that, we will then be going on and taking on the big boys in the Barclays Premier League. So Aston Villa are currently sitting 8th in the Championship, so they're not doing fantastic. They've got 3.5-star side, they've got 70 attacking, 75 midfield and 75 defence. So they are a reasonable strong squad and they've got some good players. They've got the likes of Adoma, Whelan, Kodja, Snodgrass on the right. They've got El Mohammadi who they brought in from Hull, Chester, and they've got the big name John Terry at centre back now. And then they've also got Hogan, Benarson. So they've got a reasonable strong squad and it is definitely good enough to win the Championship, but then it's basically investing. We need to invest in the youth. We need to get some better players in because this squad in the Barclays Premier League probably wouldn't survive. If it did survive, we would be finishing around the middle of the bottom half of the table. And the final team you guys can vote for is Schalke from the Bundesliga. So this could also be an interesting one because they're not doing fantastic. They're 7th in the league. They're not doing as well as probably they should be doing because Schalke is a reasonable strong squad. They've got 4-star team. They've got 77 attack, 78 midfield and 78 defence. And then, as you see by their squad, they've got a few good players. They've got the likes of Konoplyanka, 81 rated. They've got Bentelev, the former Spurs player. They've got Goretzka. They've even got Naldo and Nastasic. And then the goalkeeper, Farman as well. They've got Mbolo, so they've got some good youth. They've got Mbolo and Mayer, obviously the two guys that have the youth. And they are two very good players that we would be looking at putting straight into the first team lineup. So I think this could be, once again, a very interesting squad to take over. And I think all of the squads that we've chose are going to be interesting because at the end of the day, I chose them because I think they're going to be interesting to watch. They're going to be interesting to play. And that is the reason why we went for that. So guys, that is going to be it for this short video. There will be a link in the comment section down below, which is going to be a straw poll, and you guys are going to be asked to vote SAAP on the team that you would like to see. So basically, that's it, guys. Go ahead, start voting, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.